for this class.
Okay, we're on problem number 1. Okay, answer for that one is negative 11. There we go. We're on problem number 2. Answer for that one was 16. Alright, number 3. Okay, for this one, negative 16 over 4 will give you negative 4 minus negative 27 over 3, negative 9. And remember, when you have a minus sign and a negative, then you can change it to plus positive, and that's why you get positive 5. Alright? We're on problem number 4. Oh, answer is 0. Number 5. Okay, answer for that one was 8. Alright, everyone, bring your number. Okay, lottery number for today is 3.
Oh my God.
Okay, homework check. Take it to Mr. Skinner. Alright, bring up 1 through 3. Okay, answers for 1 through 3 are 0, negative 9, or 0, 3, and negative 9. Okay, bring up 4 through 6. Answers for 4 through 6 are negative 15, negative 36, and negative 61. Okay, bring up 7 through 9. Alright, answers are 9, negative 19, and 105. Alright, bring up 10 through 12. Answers are 0, 576, and negative 150. Okay, bring up 13 through 15. Okay, answers are 5, negative 3, and negative 8. Okay, any questions on the homework? Okay, if you are not happy with your test score on your last test, you can come in 6th period and try and get a better score. Alright, our objective today is identify and justify whether properties hold for a given set in operations, compare, order, and determine equivalent forms for rational and irrational numbers, and explain the effects of operations such as multiplication or division and of computing powers and roots on the magnitude of quantities. Okay, our learning target is reviewing for your guys' test tomorrow. Alright, example problem 1. For the first one, we have negative 42 over negative 6. Remember, a negative over a negative will give us a positive, so that's 7. Minus negative 3 over 3 is just negative 1. And remember, when we're subtracting a negative, we can change it to plus positive, and 7 plus 1 will give us 8. For the second one, the negative 2 is not in parentheses, so that means the negative and the 2 are separate. So that will be negative 4 minus negative 6 times 4 will give us negative 24. Oops, that should be on the inside. Negative 24. And remember, when we're subtracting a negative, change it to plus positive. So negative 24 plus 24 will give us 20. Okay, and for the last one, 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 10 will give us negative 30. And negative 30 times negative 2 is going to give us a positive 60. Example problem number 2. Okay, for the first one, we have negative 5 minus negative 1, so we can change that to plus positive. So negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 4 will be 0. And 0 minus 1 is going to give us negative 1. Okay, negative 3 times 4, that will be negative 12, minus, remember the negative 2, it's got to be in parentheses, and the exponent has got to be on the outside for it to be a positive number. So this is still negative, so that'll be negative 4. Remember, a negative, when we're subtracting a negative, we can change it to plus positive. Negative 12 plus a positive 4 will give us negative 8. Okay, for this one, we want to do the inside first. Negative 6 minus negative 3. Change it to plus positive 3. So that'll give us 2 times negative 3. And the exponent is on the outside, and negative 3 is inside parentheses. So that means we're doing negative 3 times negative 3. So that'll give us 2 times 9, and that's going to be 18. Okay, practice problem number 1. Okay, so for practice problem number 1, 4 squared will be 16. 7 times negative 3 is going to be negative 21. And 16 plus negative 21 will give us a negative 5. Alright, answer for that one was 0. Answer for that one was 4. Okay, practice problem number 2. Okay, for practice problem number 2, negative 2 times 7 will give us negative 14. Negative 14 times negative 3 is going to give us positive 42. And 42 times 0 will give us 0. Okay, answer for that one was negative 12. Okay, answer for that one was negative 10. Alright, time for speed problems. Okay, number 1. Answer for that one was negative 4. Number 2. Okay, answer to that one was negative 3. Number 3. Alright, answer to that was negative 4. Number 4. Okay, answer to this one was 0. Number 5. Okay, answer to that one was 72. If we get to them, guys. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, for example number 4, negative 3 times negative 5 gives us a positive 15. 15 times negative 4 is negative 60, and negative 60 times negative 1 will give us a positive 60. For the second one, we want to do the inside parentheses first. 3 minus 5 is going to give us a negative 2. Since the negative 2 is inside the parentheses and the exponent is on the outside, then we will square negative 2, so negative 2 times negative 2. So that'll give us 4. And 4 times 4 will give us 16. And for the last one, negative 3 times negative 4 gives us a positive 12 minus. This one, the negative 5 is not in parentheses with the exponent on the outside, so that'll be, the 5 and the negative will be separate. So we'll have a negative 25. And when you minus a negative, you can change it to plus positive. So that gives us 37. Alright, practice problem number 3. Okay, for practice problem number 3, we want to do the inside first. So we have negative 3 on the outside. Negative 6 minus negative 4. We can change that to plus positive. Negative 6 plus 4 will give us negative 2. The negative 2 is on the inside of the parentheses, so we're going to square negative 2, so that'll be negative 2 times negative 2 will give us positive 4. And negative 3 times 4 is going to give us negative 12. Okay, answer for the bonus was 10. Okay, answer for this one was 8. Alright, for practice problem number 4, 2 minus 10 is going to give us negative 8. Negative 8 minus 5 will give us negative 13. And negative 13 plus 3 is negative 10. Okay, answer for this one was 11. Okay, answer for this one was negative 42. Okay, homework for tonight is just study for your test.